updating settings for YouTube, and it's starting the video transmission. Starting the video's transmission.
Well, that's cool. Cracking up at a cold one with the boys.
Have you ever done that? You go take a sip and you just inhale it all.
Yeah, do that for fun.
That was not an enjoyable feeling at all.
Where's everybody at?
That was not, dude. Normally it takes like 30-45 seconds for it to update. Yo, check this out, Mr. Matthias. You want to see something fun? This is my name. This is a package for me. Do you know what this is? This is the FA20 that's coming up here.
Oh, is it?
This is my FA20 that's coming up for the giveaway. If the winner of the giveaway picks the EJ, I'm going to keep the FA20. I'm going to do something with it. What if I could just bore it out and use it as an FA24?
Throw it on the BRZ.
Throw it in the BRZ. What's going on, guys? Inder, David, Cody, Tristan, Lance, Richard, Cody, Joseph, Paul, Kyle. Not Kyle. God, Devin. I got excited. I'm sorry, Devin. Richard, Lance, David. There's too much going on. What's going on, you guys? Hello, Tanner. Yo, woo. What's going on? What's up, Smedia? Loving all the vids. Hey, what's going on, dude? Plumber, appreciate the donut. We got a dancing lemon. I'm about the dancing lemon. We also have a matless DI with us.
Oh, hi, that's me.
Oh, hi, that's Matt. Oh, hello, Matt. EJ Power. Woo! I see a Matthias. Just got my HKS high power installed on my 06 STI and sounding great. Nice. I am about it. What's up, mustache? God, we're back with the mustache.
Hey,
back with the mustache. What's going on, you guys? Alligator Pants Hero. Johnny, Jake, can I get that motor? If you win. So I do have good news for everyone who is entering into the engine giveaway. I have an FA20 that is on the way, so we are doing both the option for an FA20 and an EJ25. So all of the WRX friends of ours now have the option to enter and win an FA20 for their own cars. So, it's exciting. I was able to snag an FA20. And Sam, if you're in the chat, thank you for selling me your old blown up FA20, dude. Rebuild it and send it. Are you coming to join the live?
Yeah, I will in a little bit. I'm trying to get this thing.
Yeah, you go finish your thing. Go finish your thing. What's going on, you guys? I'm Chris too. How you doing? What's going on, Jake? Woo! What's going on, Omi? Finally able to catch a live stream. What's going on, John? How you doing, man? Well, half of Matt. Matt will be back later. Woo! Like the Blue Brew. Blue Brew video out for you guys tomorrow in the next couple of days. I got a whole bunch of stuff going on with the Blue Brew to get it ready for Mr. Bader's dyno. So a whole bunch of good stuff. How do I enter to win? So, okay, I'll cover the giveaway stuff. We'll cover the giveaway stuff a couple times since it just went live today. Give me one sec to pull this up. If you guys want to enter the giveaway and you want to support your boy, on the website, I don't know why it resizes this every single time. Boop. Whatever, we'll just do it right here. So on the website over here, if you got every $25 you guys spend on merch gets you one entry into the one entry into the website, one entry into the giveaway. There's no cap on the number of entries you can do. Obviously, spend within reason if you're going to be doing it. A whole bunch of new merch on here. Super excited for it. Jet tags, hats, hoodies, t-shirts. We did the Turbo Frog one. This is probably my favorite one, is the Turbo Frog. After the last live stream, I had to make Turbo Frog happen. So Turbo Frog is now a thing. So I will throw the website into the description for you guys if you guys do want to enter. Like I said, it's both FA20 and EJ25. Both will be capable of 500 wheel horsepower. So you guys can make some power. Who doesn't want to make some power? Who doesn't want to make some sauce? The sauce. All the sauce. So if you guys want to enter, there is the website. No cap. I would like that motor for my brother's wagon. Only one way to potentially win. And on top of that, you guys know how we do the giveaways. Everything is live streamed. Everything is random. The list of names is always put out. For you guys to be able to verify your number of entries. I put that list out a week before the entry or the drawing date. So the Turbo Frog. So the giveaway ends April 29th, and then a winner will be drawn that following Friday. I'm not going to send any engines out to be built, or I'm not going to send any engines out to the machine shop till after we have a winner, so that way we know if we're doing an FA20 or an EJ25 for them. So whoever wins gets to pick what they want. What did this chat just do? There we go. IAG fooked me hard. Jake, I know. Jake, did you ever get any update on that, dude? I'm curious. Damn, I wish I could get a built motor. There's only one way to try to win these ones, my man. My STI just busted up a bucket. Gotta love Rubaroo. That's always fun. I finally got my member badge. Woo, Kyle, look at you, man. You got it, dude. You got it, my man. Gotta get the Turbo Frog. Dude, the Turbo Frog one is probably one of my favorite ones on there. I want to win to make it a table to piss people off. I don't think I'll make anyone mad. I mean, if you win and you don't have a Subaru, you could turn it into a table. You could throw it away. You could sell it. Both of the engines are valued at about $4,800, so you can sell them if you want to if you win and you don't even have a Subaru, which is good side money for you. Gotta get the Turbo Frog one. Turbo Frog one's my favorite. Are you still going to mod the GTI? Yes, we are going to mod the GTI. Probably in a month or so. Melanie wants to do brakes on the car before we modify it, and my financials are tied up between the STI and the Evo and a little bit on the BRZ here and there. But yes, we do have parts for the GTI. Melanie just won't let me modify it till she gets some of her stuff worked out. I just missed this. How do I get in on this? So up in the chat, if you scroll up a little bit, there should be a link to the website. Every $25 you guys spend on merch gets you one entry. No cap on the number of entries. Obviously, don't go ham. And short blocks are excluded. Let me say that right now. If you buy a short block, the short block is excluded from entries. I'm throwing that out there because that would pretty much just be a buy one get one, because I think you get like 200 entries or something like that if you do that. That army green hoodie though. See, that's what I'm saying. The OD green, I'm about it. I ordered myself like 2 or 3 of those ones because I like them. I need garage hoodies. I always have garage hoodies laying around. Are you still going to? We did that one. Order placed. Now I gotta wait and bite my fingernails till the drawing. It's not that. That's a month. It's a month. It's not that long to wait. So now that the giveaway is open, can we extend the deadline? Oh, you stop. You stop it. That's another one. I don't have any plans to extend the giveaway on this one. I will make it exceptionally known to everyone, so that way everybody has the opportunity to get in the giveaway, but we are not extending this one like we did the last one. But on a serious note, definitely appreciate what you do for the community. I am just trying to give back to you guys as much as I can, since you guys give back to me. This is a mutual relationship. It's a mutual relationship. Well, I try to make it as much as possible. That's why I wanted to try to find an FA20. So I'm super glad that we were able to snag an FA20 to actually incorporate into the giveaway, so that way more people can be included. How do you feel about the Blausch turbos? Bought my first Subaru a few months ago, heavily modified 17 STI. Ooh, very nice. Blausch turbos are fantastic turbos. Matt runs Blausch on Chewy, which, that reminds me, we have another turbo showing up on Monday. A Turbo Frog hoodie would be best. I can make that happen. If you guys want me to put Turbo Frog on a hoodie, I can make that happen. Just let me know in the comments. Yeah, Blausch, fantastic turbos. Love their turbos. If you're looking for stock location turbos, we're going to be testing a precision one out here soon. Blausch is fantastic. FP is very good as well. There's a lot of good options out there. Devin, hey, guess what? What? What's up? What's up, dude? Also, appreciate the dono, my friend. Put it in a Sandro. Sandro would be cool. I would love an FA20 in my bug eye. You could do it, Matt. You could do it. Yeah, it was me, Rod Knock, and they lied 3 times. They jumped timing. Trying to play games with me. Dude, I saw. Chicken butt. Yeah, you with your chicken butts. Chicken butts. Yeah, I saw, dude. Yeah, you, that whole report thing just looked, I don't know, something about it kind of looked fishy. I don't know, though. Fingers crossed. Hey, Tanner, I have a V2 IAG AOS. Is it worth upgrading to the V3? No, it's not. In my opinion, no, it's not. The only real difference between the V2 and the V3 is the coolant lines. It's not worth it, in my opinion, to buy an entire new AOS just based off of those ones. For sure, I want the Turbo Frog on a hoodie. There's one more for it. Like I said, if you guys want, yes, in black. All right, I'll do a black Turbo Frog hoodie. I'll add it to the website after this live stream. Sound good? Sounds good. Sounds turtles. I just saw somebody say turtles are cool, but got stuck in my head. I will add that one to the website for you guys tonight. Turbo Frog hoodies. You think I can make AC compressor lines with PTFE AN lines? I probably wouldn't, to be honest. That one I wouldn't. Our entries hand-picked. So the way that the entries work for the giveaway, I go through and I manually take everyone's names. I take the number of entries. I put it into a public list. The day after the giveaway closes, so you can't get any more entries. The day after it closes, that list goes up on the website, so you guys can go. Through there and verify the number of entries you have. So that way, if you see a mistake or a potential mistake or something along those lines, you can email me. I can get it taken care of, get it rectified, and whatnot. So all the list, I build the list manually, make sure everyone gets their stuff. You guys can verify your entries. All of the names get put into a random name selector. You guys pick the number of times I click randomize, then whoever name it is wins. So that's how we do these. They're always live streamed also, so it's not like I'm sitting in a dark corner by myself picking names. You guys know what I mean. It's all public. It's all random. Kyle, also appreciate the dono, man. Burrito monies, but shout out to you for building an amazing community, Tanner. Special shout out to Tristan and David for all the help. Blessed to be part of this media fan, placing second merch order. Hey, appreciate it, my friend. I got a couple of them packed right here. If you guys have already placed an order, expect tracking tonight on the ones that I have here in stock. All the limited stuff, you guys know, it's made to order, so I put in the order. They all come to me, and then they all ship out to you guys. What's the best Subaru interior in your opinion? 2015 plus, or 2016 plus. Not a frequently asked question, but I know it's one. I'm partial to myself to the 30R limited cabins myself. I say 2017 plus STI is probably one of my favorite interiors. It's very driver centric. It's very modern. It's very comfy. One of my favorite ones. I have a head gasket blow, and I want to rebuild it to handle a little more boost. Goals 350. Recommendation to achieve it with stock internals. For head gaskets, Cometic, JE, probably what I'd stick with. I use Cometic on the 6-cylinder. I've used JE on the old 05 STI. Very good head gaskets. So a shop bent my valves. That sucks. Due to setting timing wrong, do I need to get a whole new long block? Because they only want to do new heads, but I feel like it ain't right. That depends on if there's any damage to the pistons. If you have damage to the piston heads, you don't necessarily need a new block if there is damage to the pistons, but what I would suggest doing is completely disassembling the short block. I mean, if it's a brand new engine and it jumped timing and it bent the valves and it damaged the pistons on the first start, you could probably get away with not re-honing and reboring the block. To be on the safe side, I'd probably get oversized pistons or one up from the size you currently have, rebore, rehone to make sure everything is true. Personally, that would be me. If there's damage to the pistons, that's between you and the shop to take up of how you want to go about things. But like I said, personally, if it was me, the dogs are barking. Hold up, let me close the door. Personally, if it was me, I would check out the pistons. If the pistons are damaged, I would go one up in size just to keep everything true. Also, Tyler, appreciate the dono, man. In your opinion, what is the best front wheel drive for a daily driver? Best wheel horsepower for a daily driver? Like 400 to 450 realistically is pretty perfect. It's usable power. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing that'll get you into too much trouble. But the main thing is it's all usable power. Like the big thing for me when I had Karma and it was rotated, the 650 horsepower it made was way too much for the street. I'd never use it. And all the power was in the top of the power band. So every time I wanted to get into power, it was just like all out or nothing. Like the FP Black setup that I had in the 05 STI was probably one of my favorites. It was very driver centric, I guess you could say. Turbo is very responsive, felt good. That was at like 460-ish wheel horsepower. Honestly, probably the perfect amount of power for a daily driver. If we have multiple item order for media merch, will the normal items, some of them will ship. If it's a limited one, then sometimes I'll just hold on to everything and ship it all at once. But it's hit or miss with some of them. Normally, on the receipt that I send you guys, I'll write like a little note on there saying, hey, this one's coming in a separate package or this one's not coming in a separate package and you're getting it all together, something along those lines. Are cold air intakes bad to run with a downpipe and headers on an STI? I've heard conflicting things. Only for 2015 plus STIs if you run stock fuel system. The stock injectors cap out relatively quickly and that becomes an issue and a problem. So if you're going to do a downpipe and an intake, make sure you take care of your fuel system at minimum. 1050 injectors, cob fuel pressure regulator, and a AEM 340 old. Pretty solid. Sad, now I have to place another order for the Turbo Frog hoodie. The Turbo, we'll do, like I said, we'll do a black Turbo Frog hoodie with, it'll be dope. You guys will see. It'll be dope. I'm about it. Turbo Frog one. Now I'm going to have to order one also because I like them. Shitbox vinyl in black. I could add that. I can make that happen also. I can add that to the website tonight too. Make that happen. I have one on my window. I like it. Makes me giggle. Makes me laugh. What's good, Haas? What's good? Senior Christopher. Oh, I got Evo parts today. Man. I got the catch can for the Evo. Super excited about that one. I got the STM catch can. Looks money. I'm excited. I just dynoed my 2013 WRX with new Grimspeed turbo and made 523, 510. Ooh, congrats. That's the first time I've heard anyone actually running the Grimspeed turbo. That's pretty good power coming out of those things. Is it possible to swap a 2015 plus front seat into a hatchback? Yes. Yes, anything's possible. Anything. Tyler also appreciate the donut, man. Let's see how many likes we can get on the stream. That's what I'm saying. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button, you guys. Just go tap it. Dance on it a little bit. You can spit on it if you're feeling a little weird tonight. It's all right. I'm about it. I'll get weird with you. We can get weird. We can get weird together. When's the next Evo video? Probably in a couple of days. The next 3-4 days I've slotted for the STI because I have a whole bunch of stuff coming in for the STI, and I need to get that car ready for the dyno. With the Evo, the big thing that I'm waiting on right now is motor mounts. I can't get the engine in until I get the motor mounts. So the next Evo video, it'll be us timing the engine and getting it back in the car. So I am going to be getting the Torque Solutions engine mount kit for the Evo. A couple days ago, I placed an order for like the valve cover bolts, the cam carrier sensor guy for the cam position sensor, a whole bunch of small stuff for the Evo. So soon it'll be coming. I just need to get motor mounts ordered so that way we can get the Evo's 4G back into its chassis so it can live happily ever after in there. Best place to buy painted Subaru parts. I need a new... I know Subi Speed sells Subaru like OEM painted parts. I don't know how well the paint matches on them. I'm not sure if Subaru themselves sells painted parts. They might. If they do, I'd say Subaru. Also, I gotta I was annoyed with this earlier. So you guys actually know, you guys haven't seen it yet. It'll be in tomorrow's video. I got the driver's side seatbelt for the STI. I got the S207 red ones for the front of the car. And I had only bought the driver's side one at first. And then I went to go order the passenger side one. And apparently they're discontinuing the red seatbelts. So if you've been looking at getting the red seatbelts for your WRX or STI at all, they're discontinuing them. So get them while you can. Just throwing that out there. Which is weird because yesterday they weren't discontinued and now today they are discontinued, which is a little weird. Hells yeah, brother! Still got shit to do, I know. My tollman was supposed to be here today but got delayed. Gotta wait another day. Sucks because I'm impatient. I feel that, Vincent. I feel that deep, man. I actually really feel that. Will the motor come with some corn on the cob? I mean, if you want, I can put an ear of corn in there for you if you really want, if you win. Whoever wins, I'll put an ear of corn in there if you want. That's up to you. That's up to you. Motor better come with a slice of cheese from fresh Parmesan wheel. If you want a piece of cheese or a piece of corn in with the engine, if you win, I will definitely include that for you. Abraham Goth Koyo. I saw that earlier. Something about the thoughts on the CSF aluminum radiator, racing radiator with built-in oil cooler. It's a good radiator. It's not bad. I don't typically run CSF. Normally I'll get Koyo. If you're looking for a radiator with a built-in oil cooler, I would consider Jackson Racing. They make a really good one also. I'm not sure if Koyo makes one, but if Koyo makes one, they would be my first pick. Need that motor for my twin scroll kit. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Best cooling for the Dala on the FA20, radiator or oil cooler? I would get radiator before oil cooler personally. Yo, I got a 2019 SEO with a few mods and tune, but I do not have the access port. Am I better off getting a new tune or try to find who tuned it? Can't get in touch with the owner. I would 100% get an access port and get a retune. 10 out of 10, that's what I would do. Also, Nick, appreciate the dono, man. Yo, Tanner, what I miss, baby? What's going on, my man? Not much. Talking about the giveaway and whatnot. We got both an FA20 option as well as an EJ25. So someone in here, whoever places an order, is going to be entered in to win that. And whoever wins is going to get a 500 horsepower capable engine. So that'd be awesome. Is Paul in here? Paul, have you put your engine in yet? I know you haven't, man. I'm just poking fun. Can I install my Flex Fuel kit on my 2020 WRX a few days ago before I get a tune? You should be able to. The Flex Fuel sensor isn't going to read anything, though, because it has to be set up in the software. But worst case scenario, you'll probably just throw a TGV code. Worst case scenario. The shop messed up when redoing my timing belt motor as 183K. Be nice to get a whole new engine. I have an 06 WRX. Could I put a 257 in there by chance? Yes, you could. You 100% could. It's called a hybrid setup. A lot of people out there do them. FA20 or an EJ25. Yes, sir. The FA20... Does this show anything? Does it show anything important? I'll scroll to like right there. I'll delete that. Boom. Yes, sir. FA20 got dropped off at UPS today to be sent up here. I'll do a video on how to disassemble an FA20 engine for you guys also. And if the winner picks the FA20, I will definitely put together a video of how to build an FA20 DIT engine from case halves up, so that way you guys have those videos to be able to reference. You'll 100% get a teardown of it. The assembly one, that one will come at some point. It may come sooner than later, though. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. If I win the EJ25 swapping my Jetta, do it. I'm about it, man. Send it. Send it. Bologna. Ender with the Bologna. Dude, fun fact for everybody in the chat, if you didn't know this, Ender puts cheese on his Oreos and then microwaves them. I kid you not. I kid you not. This man showed me the other day. He puts cheese on his Oreos. There's no... It's a little weird, man, but I'm about it. I am about it. How do I get entered into the giveaway? Good question, my friend. So I'll actually throw this again in there for you. So for every $25 you guys spend on merchandise, it is equivalent to 1 entry into the giveaway. So we got a bomber jacket, which I ordered because I'm actually really excited for this one. A couple of hoodies. This Turbo Frog tee will be put on a hoodie later tonight because I'm excited for that one. The Turbo Frog's honestly my favorite one. After seeing it in the live stream the other night, it got me. It got me. We got a couple STI commemoration tees for it coming back from the dead. So we got like the Back from the Dead tee, the STI Japan tee that comes in like black and white, the OG Drive hoodies, which are always going to come back. I brought the sweats back again because I actually really like the sweats. So those are back. So every $25 you spend on merchandise gets you 1 entry. There's no cap on the number of entries you can get. Obviously, spend within reason though. And like I said, I will throw that back up in here. Boop. That's a comma. That's not a period. That is definitely a comma. Boop. Bam. FA20s are poopy. I mean, I like my FA24. It's pretty good. Can't wait to get it in, but going to do it right, so it takes some time. I don't blame you at all, Paul. Don't blame you at all, my friend. What up, man? What should I gap my NGK one step? You don't need to gap them. They come pre-gapped at 0.032. If you want to get really aggressive with it, you can gap them down to 0.28, but you don't really need to. The 0.32 stock gap on them works totally fine. See, look at David coming in here clutch. Tossing in the infos. Tossing in the infos. Dumb question. FA20 block or like an IAG block? It's a Smedia built block. So I build the engines that whoever wins, wins. And I build them all on camera so that way you guys can see them put together. You guys can see the specs of the engine and everything like that. So it's fun. It's exciting. It's a Smedia built block. So I take blown up engines that obviously don't have holes in the case halves. Personally, I prefer using case halves that have been seasoned. Seasoned case halves are ones that have already been used. They've already gone through heat cycles, so the material changes have already expanded and contracted X amount of time, so you get minimal material changes over time. And with that being said, I take these case halves, I completely disassemble them, I bolt the case halves back together, send them out to Outfront down in California. They do all the machining work that we need on the case halves. They hot tank them, they rebore, they rehone the cylinders for us. Depending on what engine I'm building, sometimes they'll close deck it, sometimes they won't, sometimes we'll go up to 1/2 inch head studs, anything along those lines. So I take the time, I build all the blocks, send them down to Outfront, they do all the machining, the block or the case halves come back up to me. I take all the engine measurements, order the appropriate parts for the engine, such as bearings to make sure all bearing clearances are good, everything like that, rods, pistons, assemble it all back together, and then boop, and then they go out. So no, it's not an IAG engine. It's an engine that I build with love. Lots of love. Lots of love. They're my little babies. They're my little baby engines. I know nothing about cars, but I'm looking to get a 2019 WRX STI. Will it be a lot of maintenance? Realistically speaking, no. Will I have to baby it to not break it? Obviously, if you're abusive on a car without taking care of it, it's going to have problems. That's just with any car out there. Just stay on top of the basic maintenance that you have to do. Inside of the owner's manual is the maintenance schedule. Just follow that maintenance schedule. Have fun with the car. You'll be totally fine. Any chance you can give me a ballpark on how much a 15 plus WX Trans could be? I blew second gear today. Honestly, I would just hop on eBay and buy a secondhand one, personally speaking, or like offer up. 2,500 for a 2020 WX Trans seems kind of high, to be honest. Like, you could get an STI 6-speed for $2,500, and if you're spending that much, I would get an STI 6-speed and just do the conversion of it. So I got rust on the roof wells. I saw in your video on Facebook, best way to fix. Personally, if it was me, I'd Scotch-Brite it up, get a touch-up pen thing. It just looks like surface rust. I would take some Scotch-Brite the rust off, clean it with brake clean just in that little area, grab whatever color silver the hatch is, touch it up, use the little clear coat on the other side of it, call it a day. That's personally what I would do. Hey, bro. I can't thank you enough for all the help you have done for all of us. Can't wait to see that STI Beauty in Big Northwest or Suvi Fest. Hit them likes, guys. We are going to Suvi Fest this year. Tickets go on sale 4/22 or 4/21. I don't know if I'm bringing the STI or the BRZ down to Suvi Fest quite yet. For Big Northwest, the STI will 100% be there. For Suvi Fest, I don't quite know yet. We'll see as time gets closer. Also, update on the STI. Fuel pole stampers show up tomorrow. I got the headlights ordered. I got the passenger side seatbelt ordered. The roll center adjustment kit, so that way I can get the STI lined. Whole bunch of good stuff for the STIs coming to be able to finish it up and get it ready to send over to Josh's dyno. Also, the flange that I've been waiting on. The flange. That's such a fun word. Flange got dropped off the other day, and it got dropped off. I believe it got dropped off at the Fabricator today. Actually, I should probably check that. Pirate sheep. Let me check this. Now, I gotta check now. I gotta check. Did our throttle body flange get dropped off? It did. It dropped off with our Fabricator. All right, cool. So he has the flange now, so he can finish building our new intake manifold, which is solid. Tanner, I'm swearing into the Air Force next Friday. MEPS Thursday. Any advice or words of wisdom? As you go through basic training, lay low. Don't let them know who you are. You don't want them to know your name. Just try to slide through. Just try to slide through without being known. Aside from that, with any military branch you go into, if you guys don't, I think most people know, but if you guys don't know, I'm prior Army. I was in the Army for 4.5 years. You're going to have a lot of ups and a lot of downs with any military thing. Sometimes you're going to be asked to do stupid things. Don't be like me and push back, because it's not going to end well. Just keep that in mind. It doesn't always end well. Should I go FP turbo or Dom turbo on my revised piston? Well, what are your power goals, John? That's a good question. Good power goals. What are your power goals, man? Subi Fest in SoCal, right? I believe so, yes. I believe so. Don't forget to sprinkle some dog on the block. It adds like an extra 5 PSI boost. They were supposed to come pre-gapped at 032. I double-checked them all, and they were all 030. Will I be okay? If they're all at 030, you'll be fine on that one. I wouldn't stress it too much. Hell yeah! Finally, FA block. Gonna cop some hoodies. That's what I'm saying. We got an FA block! I'm excited for it. FA stuff. You guys have been asking for FA stuff. I mean, I have the BRZ with an FA24. But aside from that, I don't want to buy an FA20 WRX. I mean, I wouldn't mind having one, but just the used car market is wild, and I'm not willing to pay that much. Use horsehair, more power. That's true, more power. Goat hair gives you the most power, though. Everybody knows that. If you're not putting goat hair in it, nope. Would I need to upgrade the turbo if I straight pipe the 19 STI but keep the cats? Well, I mean, if you straight pipe it, you're not keeping cats. Let's be real here. A straight pipe is just straight pipe. Nothing there. If you're straight piping, no cats. But no, you don't need to. If you're gonna go catless though, I would highly consider external wastegate. I got the whole video on boost creep external wastegate. Go check that one out. What's up with the SRT4? Why do you guys like the SRT4 so much? I don't understand. I don't get the SRT4 one. It's a paperweight. It's one of Matt's projects. It's a car he's had for a long time. Also, welcome to the membership program, Bradley. I appreciate the support, my man. Stage 1, see what I'm talking about. Ugh, I'm about it. Ex-Army 11 Bravo, see? I remember my time in the Air Force mopping the sidewalk in the rain. I remember sweeping the motor pool to get rocks out of a parking lot. Come on. It's a parking lot. Never understand. FA blocks, yes, I'm saying. From Puerto Rico, come down. I have an FA20. Need help learning. Hey, FA20 stuff going on. I'm about it. Shout out to Brittany Nance watching from the Bronx. Brittany, I did not see a comment from Brittany Nance, but hello. SRT4 gang. I'll never understand it. Thanks for the advice, but anytime, dude. It's just sitting there. Yeah, so the Neon, it's got a built motor, it's got a built trans. A lot of the stuff for the SRT4 at this point is discontinued, so it's very difficult to get a lot of the parts for the SRT4. So some of the parts that Matt needs, they just don't make anymore, and they can't always find them. So it just kind of hangs out. It's kind of chills. Bypass valve or blow off valve better on the 15 plus STI. Bypass valve 100%. There is no need, and you shouldn't use a blow off valve until you go full speed density. It's my personal opinion. It's always been my personal opinion. If you are at all still using a MAF sensor, use a bypass valve. It's just simple as that. Bypass valve equals, or MAF sensor equals bypass valve. Speed density, which is an IAT sensor, and a MAP sensor is blow-off valve. That's how it should be followed. 89 Delta standing out, watching tornadoes in Alabama. Good old days. That does not sound fun. Watching tornadoes does not sound like a good time. Does not sound like a good time. So my EJ25 old motor before the 700. What's the biggest piston will you go? It really depends on Ronald McDonald. It really depends on the block and how the cylinder walls are, how much material you still have left, because there's a certain point where you don't want to just keep removing material. You're just going to weaken the cylinder walls, unless you're closed decked, but at that point you might consider sleeves if you're doing that. Typically I go with a 99.75, just a little bit over stock size. Just bought a Prius today. Seeing the STI engine is down for count. Did you make it to the post office? I am going to the post office after, or not the post office, the PO box right after this. I've been working on the STI, finishing shooting the video today while I still had daylight. So swinging down there tonight. So I got a couple there. I gotta go pick up contact solution, a whole bunch of fun stuff. Swing by there. Swing by the store. It's right by the store, so it'll be a good time. I'm excited. I'm gonna put it with the other model that I have over here. Do you do a build where you put an FA24 into a 2015 WRX? I would have to find a 2015 WRX for very, 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 very cheap. Very cheap to do that. Very cheap. Did you pass by on Meridian with the 2022 BRZ on Tuesday? I mean, probably, yeah. Probably. I probably did. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. So yes, I'm going to say yes on that one. 99.75 pistons versus 99.5 pistons on a new block. If it's a brand new block, just use 99.5. There's no need to go up to 99.75. The only reason I go up to 99.75 over 99.5 is when it's a used block, and that's to keep it true. So whenever I send a short block out, or short block case halves out to be machined, I send the case halves with the piston. So that way the machine shop can use the piston, verify everything, and use the piston to bore the cylinder, so that way everything is 100% true to the piston. So every piston is assigned to a certain cylinder, and that's how they're all machined. And then that's how I build them. And that's what we do. That's what we do. Looking to get a 400 wheel horsepower out of my WRX. What's your opinion on a good turbo for that? FA20 WRX or EJ1? That's the question. If it's an EJ1, I would say a Cobb 20G and FP Blue. If it's an FA20, I would say FP Blue or a SoCal ported OEM turbo. SRT4 was built around 428 platform, so you can take a look at the older Eclipse market if you need engine parts. Interesting. I will pass that info over to Matt, since that is his project, but I will definitely let him know. Unless Matt's in here. I don't know if Matt's in the chat or not. Olympus Rally, April 23rd to the 24th, Sheldon, Washington. Be there or be square. Unfortunately, I will probably have to be square. I'm sorry. It sounds like a good time, though. Maybe I'll be square. I don't know. We'll see. I'll sell you the hatchback. I don't need the hatchback. I don't need it. Jeremiah, who won? Man, today's the first day to get entries in, man. Ain't no one win yet. The winner gets picked on, what is it, May something? May 6th. May 6th is when the winner gets chosen. The giveaway ends April 29th. What up, fellas? What up, dude? When is the video you're making with our car pictures come out? Probably in a couple days. It'll be a fun one. I'm playing Smash or Pass with your guys' cars. It's a good time. It'll be a good time. It'll be a fun video. How do you love the BRZs? It's one car I think about if I were moved out of the 16 WRX. Honestly, awesome. I just did the 3-month review on the BRZ as the last upload. If you are curious on that one, check it out. I give a whole bunch of my thoughts on the BRZ. Fantastic car. Absolutely love it. FA20, should I cam? Which one? I think there's only one cam out for the FA20. I think it's Kelford right now. Pretty sure it's Kelford. Oh, okay. How do we enter? So, since it is merch drop day, I'm going to be covering this a lot. I do apologize for some of the repetitive info, my friends. But if you guys do want to enter the giveaway, every $25 you guys spend on merchandise on the website will get you one entry into the giveaway. Whoever wins will have the option of either a built FA20 or a built EJ25. Both of them will be capable of holding holding 500 wheel horsepower. Why did you just come in here and kick down the door, small? Oh, he knows it's his dinner time. That dude is angry. You're running around kicking down all the doors. Both motors will be capable of holding 500 wheel horsepower. So whoever wins the giveaway is going to be able to do what they wish with the engines. Also, with that, for some reason, YouTube absolutely sucks at letting me permanently ban spam bots. I'm going to say this right now. I will not comment on YouTube with a WhatsApp phone number saying that you have won a giveaway and you need to contact me on WhatsApp. That is not how this will go down. When I draw the winner, I will call you on the live stream. I will call you. Do not send anybody money via WhatsApp if they ask you to. If you see anybody using my profile picture on YouTube with a WhatsApp phone number, just report them. It is a spam bot. They have almost gotten people in the past. I don't want to see anybody else. I don't want to see anybody get scammed by these spam bots. 100. Dude, you are like in a mood. You're kicking down doors left and right. Jeez. I don't want to see anybody get scammed. So keep that in mind. I will not ask you to send me money. Do not fall for those scam bots. Please don't do it. Watch out, Wayne's World. Yeah, Wayne, you in here tonight, man? Where's Wayne? Where's my boy Wayne? Come visit Puerto Rico. But that'd be kind of fun. I'd be down for that. That sounds like a fun time. I just got some merch. Always appreciate your videos, brother. Keep it up. Hey, appreciate it, Nicholas. Appreciate the support, my man. When I talked to Outfront today, they said they would have to see if they can board to 99.75 for closed decking so I can raffle it off to pay for the stage 4 Extreme. Ooh. Outfront does really good work. I trust Jeremy a lot down there and all the guys at Outfront. Yo, May 6th is my birthday. Hopefully I can win the UJ25. That'd be a really good. That'd be a really cool birthday present if your name got picked for it, Ryan. That'd be awesome. Biggest pros and cons with going rotated bigger stock location. Honestly, if it's a streetcar stock location, if it's a race car, track car, weekend toy, rotated. All the power once you get into like the rotated section pushes everything so far out. Even with cams to try to compensate a little bit of a porting on the heads, it helps, but it doesn't fully remedy the situation where you're just pushing all of your power into the top of the RPM band. For a daily driver or a street car, it makes it not fun to drive because it's either all out or like, nah, you get a little bit of boost here and there and it's kind of fun, whatnot. Big stock location turbo, in my opinion, is a lot better. FP black, FP green, FP red would be one of my suggestions. Are you excited to see the carnage from Bader's motor? I am. When I go over there to have the Blueberry tuned, I'm a peek around in there and check out the carnage from Josh's engine. 2022 BRZ rips. My roommate keeps up with my WX. Dude, it's honestly a fantastic car. It's honestly fantastic. Yeah, those scammers are... Dude, for real, man. The scammers are everywhere. It's not cool. Those drive sweatpants, though. Ooh, dude, they are comfy AF. Those are like my chill hanging out in the office, like editing sweatpants. Money. I love them. That's why I brought them back. Like the sweatpants and I think the drive sweatpants and the drive OG hoodies are always going to stay, but I think the sweatpants are going to be another one that stays. You're really, really bad on crypto. Dude, I hate those ones. I hate those. I clean those up as soon as I see them. I swear they have like 9 different channels. Or 9 different accounts that they use. One of them will comment some stupid thing about like crypto. Like so-and-so saved me so much money on crypto. And then they'll use their 8 other accounts to have like a full out fake conversation with themselves. And they always do it at like 3:30 a.m. I normally go to bed at like 2:30 a.m. So they always wait till like an hour after I go to bed. And then they have like a full out conversation on like 5 videos. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Who are these scam bots? Who actually... No. I can't. I literally can't. Raven Top, appreciate the donut, my friend. Personal question. Can you remove the hatch of an '09 Impreza without removing the wing? Are there any disconnects in the hatch or in the headliner? There are electrical disconnects in the headliner. You can take it off without removing the wing. You can. You have to follow the harness down from the hatch into the body of the car, drop the headliner down. There's a whole bunch of electrical connections right there. You undo those electrical connections. You push them back through the body of the car. They should be on the hatch side at that point. Disconnect the hatch struts. Disconnect the hinges. You should be able to pull it off. Should be able to. I want to see Bader's Fallout. Same. For 2020 STI, thoughts on Comp 20G Turbo for upgrade? Good for at least 450, 500. No, do not buy that turbo expecting that much power. If you want 450, 500, get like an FP Green. that Cobb 20G is rated for like 400. You could probably push like 430 out of it max, but I wouldn't go past that. Wesso, yo, dude, first live I've joined. What's going on, dude? You're the reason I got a Blobeye wagon. Nothing but love, bro. Hey, appreciate it, man. Hopefully the wagon's treating you well, dude. How much am I looking for? How much am I looking for if I blow up my FA20? What do you mean? What do you mean by that one? What do you mean by that one? Let's scam a scam bot. I'm down. I'm down. How do we scam a scam bot? How do we scam a scam bot? What about a motor? The built motors. The built motors, my friend, for the engine giveaway. For the merch drop and the engine giveaway. Every $25 you spend on merch gets you 1 entry, my man. No cap on entries. No cap. Actually, I need this. I need this. I feel naked without my head. Look at that, man. I got like aluminum dust all over myself, dude. I've been making brackets and whatnot all day. It's been wild. But yeah, every $25 you spend on merch gets you 1 entry. No cap on the number of entries. Obviously, spend within reason and whatnot. But whoever wins, the winner will be drawn on May 6th. Giveaway ends April 29th. Whoever wins gets the option of picking a 500 wheel horsepower capable EJ25 or FA20 DIT. Thinking about modifying my 2006 Legacy with a Boxer 6, but can't decide if I go EZ30 or EG33. Do the EZ30. Those cars came from the factory with the EZ30s, so they pretty much already fit up in there rather nicely. So that is what I would suggest. How does one enter to win the motor? I will actually throw this back in here for you guys. I'm just going to spam it. Can I just pin this? Can I just pin my own comment? Pin. I can. Boom! It's pinned now. So, via the pinned web address, I forgot what I should call it. Via the pinned web address, that is the link over to the website, you guys. Kyle, LOL, damn man. How much is a 2009 WRX engine? That depends on how deep down the rabbit hole you go, my friend. Yo, what's going on, Gordon? Give Scambot a fake corn on the cob for $100. Michael, I wouldn't do past 400 wheel horsepower on the SCI. I got mine to 440. It really depends on how far you want to push them, to be honest. Really depends. As soon as you do the Turbo Frog hoodies, I am buying. All right. No cap. I'm going to do it right now. So we're all going to hang out. I'm going to add the Turbo Frog hoodies on there right now. Hold up. We're going to do it live. Do, 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 do. My goodness. Dude, I can't like type. I am so bad at typing. I don't know if anyone else is this bad with a keyboard as I am. I'm terrible with it. There it is. I'm going to do this right now. We are going to make this happen. We are going to make Turbo Frog hoodies happen. Where's my thing? Where's my thing? Where is my thing? There it is. Boop. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Work wheels are running on 8+ weeks back order. What are your thoughts on ESR? ESR is very confusing. A very confusing wheel company, in my opinion, because ESR has reps. They also have like forged 3-piece wheels. I don't quite understand them. To be honest, they kind of confuse me. I like ESR. I think they make some really cool wheels. But their whole business model kind of confuses me with their wheels, because they got both reps and like super high-end wheels. Like super high-end wheels. I don't quite understand it. But you know, that's okay. It's alright. It's alright. I like ESR. ESR's dope. Don't traumatize that poor tiny dog. I don't even know where he is right now. I think he came in here, yelled at me. He was like, give me attention now or I'm running out. And then he dipped. Dude just dipped right out of here. Okay, so that guy, that's not where I wanted. There we go. This is what I wanted. Upload, yes. Boop, 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 bibbity boop bop. Continue. Black and white, yep. If I buy the hoodie, will it combine with my other hoodie for overall cost for entries? Yes, David. Only because I'm adding this now. Why does it sit so low? I feel like it sits really low. Nah, we're just going to do it on the back. Change product side, back. Upload, yep, select. That's not what I wanted. Open this. Turbo Frog. Turbo Frog. Dude, the Turbo Frog is legit one of my favorites now. Keep original. Continue. I hear Matthias. I thought I heard a Matthias. I guess that was not a Matthias. That was a Matthias. I knew it. I knew it. How much power can I push on a stock motor 2006 WRX? 2006 WRX, realistically, I probably wouldn't push it over like 350. You're starting to gamble with some longevity at that point. Isn't that right, Matt?
Oh yeah.
We're adding a Turbo Frog hoodie because the peoples want a Turbo Frog hoodie. That looks like it sits a little low. Why is it doing that? I guess I can get it closer right here. We're going to do that. Turbo Frog hoodies. Black Turbo Frog hoodies. At that. Because they're fantastic.
Turbo.
Hey, Matt, let me scoot over, man. Get all up in this camera here, dude.
Try and get in this spot over here.
There you go.
Yeah, thing's going live late.
What?
Real late.
What is? Oh, your video?
Yeah. He's 7:40?
That's fine. That's whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
What about adding to my existing order? Is there a way, or do I have to pay double for shipping? Unfortunately, there is not another way for me to add them in. I wish there was. It'd be nice if there was, but there's unfortunately not. I'm sorry. I wasn't planning on doing the Turbo Frog hoodies because it was becoming spring, so I didn't think that people would want too many hoodie options, but that is my apologies.
It stays cold out here, man.
Well, up here it's always cold. That's my apologies. I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to.
You messed everything up.
Feels bad, okay? Feels bad. Feels bad. Front. I can't type worth anything. Here, Matt, will you do me a favor?
What's up?
Will you respond to some questions as I'm going through this? Matt will be here to respond.
What about adding to my existing order? Oh, you already read that.
I did.
EJ257, of course.
What
is that in reference to?
Oh!
How far would you push stock heads until you'd build them?
What is you look into that one. You've got an answer for that one. What do you got?
So you run into an issue with like stock cams not flowing past a certain amount, and you really, as IAG's tested and Prime Motoring's tested, you really don't need more than stage 2. You could probably get away with making more power on stage 1s at like 500 plus, but I don't think you need them for anything less than that.
Anything less than that?
Yeah.
Anything?
Best website to shop for Suvi engine parts.
That's a good one.
I like Outfront.
I buy mine all over the place.
And I like flat irons.
I shop around online. Like, I'll find whoever has the... I look for whoever has them in stock.
That is the tough thing, is almost nobody has anything in stock right now, so you do have to shop around.
Yeah, like, I find who has them in stock. You're not going to really...
Even the stuff I look for now, it's like, you can't find anywhere that has it in stock. So yeah, best price and whoever has it in stock, really. But I like flat irons and I like Outfront.
Flat irons is fantastic. I love flat irons.
You know, when I first
found flat irons, I thought it was Flatorious tuning.
What?
Yeah, I thought it was Flatorious tuning. It's not.
Have you found the Flatoris?
It was definitely flat irons.
Or Flatorious.
It was tuning. Flat irons. I was just being dumb.
Those guys are fun too. They have a lot of really interesting stuff on like YouTube and all that. This question actually comes up quite a bit. How hard would it be to put an EJ in an FA-based WRX? You're essentially doing what I did with all the... You need a donor STI. You need like a crash donor STI to be able to do this. And then you take everything from the donor STI and you put it in your WRX. It's just not worth it, in my opinion. Hey, Tanner, did you tint the new BRZ 20%? Yes, sir. Duncan, I did. 20% all around. 20% is like my go-to for tint. 20% is good. It is. Keep going on. Keep going, man. I'm almost done over here. You're doing great. Tanner, would you consider doing a video on how you design your merch and set up for sell? Actually, you know... That is actually a video I want to see. You know, I could do that. I can, if you guys want that, I can definitely make that happen. I want to see that video because I think it's fun having merch. And even though probably nobody would buy merch if I made any... I'll buy your merch, man. It looks cool to look at. I'll buy it. It's a fun thing to look at. It's way more work than I think people think. Yeah. And Dan Diaz said the Flatoris. The Flatoris. Flatoris tuning. Motul 5W30 or 5W40 on my stock 2019 STI. A Suvi tuning shop told me 5W40 is better for EJs. Anyone know about this? I personally run 5W40 in all of mine, regardless of mileage. And another reference point, the S209 runs Motul 5W40 from factory. Flatirons tuning is legit. Yes, they are. And yeah, check out their vids on YouTube because they are really good. They have like a bunch of really weird topics and stuff that you probably wouldn't even think about, but they've covered it. So, Tanner, does the entry happen automatically after I buy merch? I'm pretty sure that's yes.
Yeah, so the way that it works for entries, it's the same way that I did it last time. So, as you guys place your orders, I have this massive list of all the orders. And I go through there, I take all of your guys' names and your number of orders, and I put them into a... It's not a list. I mean, I guess it is a list. I put it into a list on the website so that way you can go verify your entries. That list goes live the day after all of the entries close. So that way if you see a discrepancy, if you think I missed your name one or two times or something along those lines, I haven't had any issues in the past. But if you think that there's a discrepancy or something along those lines, you let me know. It gives me time to fix it. So that way I can get everyone's names 100%. They should be 100% when I first upload the list. But that is how I do it.
Turbo Frog.
So that way you have the ability. Boop. I want to swap this too.
Taylor was asking. So yeah, Taylor, we're doing another giveaway for a build this time. It's an EJ or an FA, whichever one you prefer, or obviously whichever one works with your platform. And Taylor's from Canada. Are you?
Unfortunately, Canada.
I
can't do Canada yet. We're working on. We're growing. This time we're able to do an FA20 and an EJ. With every giveaway that we do, it's going to continue to grow. So that way I can offer more and more and more into more areas as well.
And there's a lot of rules and stuff that go to it.
There's a lot of legality behind it that I have to follow also, and that's why I can't do Rhode Island because Rhode Island's stupid about it. It's dumb. It's dumb.
Ender said, "Peace out, Tanner." Woo
woo. All right, my friends. Turbo Frog hoodies are up here now.
Boom, boom.
Boom! We got black Turbo Frog hoodies. It is the same hoodie style that we use for most of these. They're all the quality ones that we all like and love. So Turbo Frog is now live. I like Turbo Frog.
And Paul, so the last giveaway winner, Paul said, I should do a t-shirt with my glasses and my mustache on it.
It says Paul. Yeah. Paul. I'm about it. I like it. Contest for a built motor. I'm from Canada. Oh, yeah, that's the one we just talked about. Yeah. Unfortunately, can't get Canada quite yet.
I normally don't wear glasses, Paul, so... I actually got contacts, but I'm enjoying not having to poke my eyes every day.
I'd be down for an EG33 build giveaway. I couldn't afford that. There's no way I could ever afford that one. Those are expensive. Just for the EG33 short
trying to find everything is so hard.
Yeah, it's hard. Everything, and it's custom. I'd have the pistons custom made. They're EJ rods, thankfully.
Yeah.
But the crank, I'd have the OEM crank sent out to get polished and nitrided.
That's so annoying.
Custom pistons, all that. That's why a lot of it takes so long.
That's why you're you do an EG2, and I'm like, after I've seen you go through it, dude, I'm so glad I did not.
There's so much custom stuff that goes into it, and I got into an argument with someone on the interwebs about this because they were like, I could do a 6 swap, no problem. They were talking about an EZ. I was like, cool. You're going to use a stock EZ. Mine's fully built and everything was custom made. Of course it's going to take more time.
That's dude, and everything's so much more expensive. I mean, apparently not for the EG because you just have to buy 2 more of everything.
That's just EJ stuff.
But
with the exception of the pistons.
EZ, when I was pricing that up, just kind of speculating, EZ parts, if I fully built it, it'd be $12,000.
I think
for the short block.
Ooh, you should shotgun a monster or something for the. I'm not shotgunning a monster. Are you kidding me? That'd be bad. I'd be all over the place. How does the giveaway work? Okay, I'm somewhat new to your content so far. Give it up. All right, so we'll cover this. I don't mind covering it since merch drop was today and there's new peeps going on. So
heat.
It's cold down here, right?
It's cold down here.
I told you it's cold down here. So. For the giveaways, and since we have, this is how I stay up to date. I got a comment or a chat window on both sides. You guys know how that goes. So for the giveaway, every $25 you guys spend on the website over here gets you 1 entry into the giveaway, with the exception of built short blocks. Okay? If you buy a short block, this does not count towards entries. I'm gonna be straight up with that. That would be way too many entries. So every $25 you guys spend on merch gets you 1 entry. There's no cap on the number of entries. All the names get put into a list. The list goes public on the day after the giveaway closes. So it closes on 4/29. So on 4/30, is there 30 days in April? The day after 4/29, it goes live on the website, so that way you guys can go verify your names. And then after that, the following Friday or the next week after that, we're going to go live on YouTube. We're going to take all those names, put them into a random name generator. You guys are going to tell me how many times to hit randomize on the randomize button, and then whoever's name comes up on that last randomize is who wins the short block. And whoever wins is going to have the option of either an FA20 DIT or an EJ25. Both of them built to handle 500 wheel horsepower. That's how we do things. That's how we do this stuff.
500 horsepower FA.
500!
FA20 build?
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'd like to build an FA20. That'd be a fun one. I'm trying to throw my motor in. Throw it in, Electric Reaper. I'm about it. I'm building a stage 2.5 IEG block now. Ooh, very nice, my friend. You should do an EJ plus STI trans plus diff swap on the new 2020 WX for the channel. I can't afford that. Realistically,
Yeah, that sounds insanely expensive.
I can't afford that. Realistically, that's way too expensive. Way too expensive. I struggle between the Evo and the STI right now.
We have any supporters that might want to help make this happen?
Turbo Frog hoodie secured! Now I have to order a Turbo Frog hoodie tonight. Dude, the Turbo Frog... I feel like the Turbo Frog's got to stick around now.
Everyone's going to be so confused when you don't have a Porsche.
People are going to be very confused by the whole Turbo Frog thing, but I don't even care. After reading that article, that's the new thing. Turbo Frog is a new thing now. If I purchase an Auto Forester, would an STI tranny swap be more difficult than buying a manual one? It's not too difficult, to be honest. I'm assuming it'd be similar to Chewy. There's a couple...
Foresters are a lot easier to audit a manual swap.
Are they? Is it just bolt, plug and play?
Yeah, you don't have to do much. There's like there's a couple of conversion harnesses and things that you can get for them, and they don't freak out with all the different electronics.
I'm sure iWire makes a pretty fancy conversion harness for it too.
Yeah.
Which would be nice. Whenever it comes down to plug and play, it's always nice whenever you're doing it. BOGO on the short block. I'll be ordering after stream is over. Whoop! Turbo Frog hoodies, man. I like it. Turbo Frog slaps?
Turbo Frog.
Do you guys like Turbo Frog that much you want slaps? Turbo Frog slaps?
We're gonna become a Porsche community.
I'll do Turbo Frog slaps on the next merch drop, because though I order slaps from Sweden. Weirdly enough, as it sounds, there's this company in Sweden who I love that does.
Is it Swedish slaps?
No, it's not. No, it's not. I forgot the name off the top of my head.
I can give you a Swedish slap.
But it's like this really quality company out in Sweden that does all my sticker stuff. They're fantastic. Absolutely love them. So,
Swedes are pretty cool people, man.
Are you Swedish?
Yeah.
Like the meatballs?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Doing my first engine swap. Tagged you two on Insta with my Boost God shirt and my new block. I saw, dude. That thing looks fun.
I'm pretty sure I replied to it.
I liked it. I remember I saw it last night. Any recommendations on good engine stands? Harbor Freight and AutoZone.
Yeah.
To be honest, I mean that's where I get all mine.
I don't do anything fancy with it. You can get the little crank ones.
To be honest, like
right now they suck.
We don't really buy fancy tools.
No.
Like I think the fanciest of tools is Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And
like
we go to Home Depot.
Those are the fanciest and most expensive. I had a bunch of Snap-on stuff from when I was a tech. Half it got pawned. Not by my choice.
I've just never really been able to justify Snap-on stuff.
No, and then from that point on, I was like, I can get gear wrench.
Yeah. Like if I'm not breaking my AutoZone or Harbor Freight tools, I can't justify going to buy the big one. And I rarely break tools. Rarely. I mean, the only time I really break tools is if I get like super angry in the garage and I throw it across the garage.
And that's like I meant to do that.
Well, it was unintentional.
Or like I lose them more than I break them.
That's true. I'll set a tool down, come back for it 30 seconds later.
If I'm going to lose something, I'd rather have it be cheaper than more expensive.
That's another good one. Another good one on that one. Tanner, what was the old wheel specs for the STI? They were 18 by 9.5 plus 38. The new ones are now 18 by 9.5 plus 30. Big change there, right? That was a big change in wheel specs? Not really.
Paul's trying to do the same damn shit again.
Type in randomize until my name comes up.
Paul, that's exactly what you said last time, and somehow your name came up.
Paul's got superpowers. I want to find an old Porsche and slap an EJ in it. Maybe replace the Porsche emblems. That'd be with the Turbo Frog. I like it. I want an old 994. Turbo Frog. I want an old 994, but old Porsches now are so expensive.
Yeah.
So expensive. Junior, you need to do a video on how to remove the dash on the VA. I want to flock, my good sir. I have one. There's a video somewhere buried in the channel on how to take the dash out of the VA chassis. It's somewhere in Do You Want to Build a Race Car? No, it's somewhere in the EJ Build Series playlist. I don't remember where. And I didn't make it its own video. Do you remember pulling the dash out of that with me?
If you just type in STI flock dash, it comes up.
Well, no, we didn't pull the dash and flock it in the same video.
Oh.
Did we? I don't think we did. Also, Junior, appreciate the dono, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in one of the videos. I don't remember which one, though. But I do have a video. I do have it shown in a video. I just don't remember which one. Pulling the dash out of the VA sucks. It sucks. EG in a Porsche would be the ultimate payback. I'd be down for that. I like me some.
Oh, no, you didn't in the same video. First time flocker, flocking an STI.
First time flocker. I just like saying the word flocker.
Meet the flockers.
Meet the flockers. We're the flockers. Were the tires 255s? The old tires were 255 35 18s. The new ones are 275 35 18. But yes.
Was that Junior?
Yeah.
So, Junior, it's Media's video, What Have I Started?
Was that it?
Yeah, it says removing the dash from hell.
Oh, yeah. There it is. It's called What Have I Started? It's not going to focus on it.
Oh, God, you suck.
It's not going to focus on it. That dash was awful to remove. Do you need a fuel damper when you install a fuel pressure regulator? I'm going to say 6 times out of 10, no. I actually just bought 2 fuel pulse dampers last night for the EG because I think that's one of the issues I'm having with my fuel system with all the pulsation. They show up tomorrow, so I'll cover that a little bit more in depth. But yeah, I have a couple fuel pulse dampers on the way. We'll go into it a little bit more, not in tomorrow's video, but the one following it. We need custom Turbo Frog emblems for the STI. I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to do an emblem overlay of Turbo Frog now.
Yeah.
We need a name for the Turbo Frog. We can't just keep calling him Turbo Frog. The name has to come to us, though. We can't just name the Turbo Frog. You know what I'm going to do? I wonder if I could do this right now, actually.
Did it post, Tristan?
I wonder if... Hold on. I'm going to see if I can do something.
Is it 7:30?
It's 7:32.
Oh. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, it's right here.
Just mark it for next time around.
That's right here. I'm going to see if I can do something real quick. I'm very curious on this.
Add to queue. You don't have to watch it right now. Trust me. I mean,
I'll watch in a little bit. Michael! Appreciate it, man. Welcome to the membership program, my friend. Welcome. 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 I'm about it.
Good day, guys.
I am about it. How do I add my
You do
little
not have any super
things?
things.
I want to see, where do I add my little guys? I'm singing a weird
I'm not a moderator?
song. Do you want to be?
I mean, I could use some moderation.
Okay. I got you for
Actually,
later.
I'm normally like right here, so
See?
I don't know what I'm. Yeah.
Where is the little guy? That's what I'm trying to find right now. You guys can't even see the little guy that I'm trying to find, but I'm trying to find the little guy.
Flatoris.
Flatoris.
Flatoris the frog.
Flatoris the frog. I like that.
Oh, God.
It's Flatoris the frog.
We found the Flatoris.
Where is my thing? Is it in here? It's not in here. Where? Hiya, Jackie. I'm trying to find one thing because I want to do this right now while it's fresh on my mind and I don't forget. Okay? I can add stickers. I can add stickers to the things.
You going to add a Turbo Frog?
Yes,
sticker?
I'm going to add the Turbo Frog sticker.
Okay.
All right, I want to add the Turbo Frog sticker, but I don't think I can do it while I'm live streaming, which is kind of dumb. I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll add the Turbo Frog as a sticker in a little bit. It won't let me right now. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. I guess it makes sense. And let me open up back this chat window again. A Flatoris the frog. Thank you. Turbo Toad. That's what I was thinking, the Turbo Toad. That's not a name, though.
Tony the Twin Turbo Toad.
Terry the...
EJ or
Tony
FA.
the Twin Turbo Toad.
F.A.
Can you possibly tell me the eccentric bolts for the rear toe arms? Can you possibly tell me the part for the eccentric bolt? What part?
The part number?
Like, what do you mean? So it's it goes from the knuckle to the chassis, and the eccentric bolt is on the chassis side. Like, that's the part. That's the eccentric bolt right there. That's the eccentric one. I'm doing some weird thing.
The eccentric bolt, when you turn it, it's not going to, on the inside, it's going to be shaped
lobed.
different, so it'll be able to move.
Yeah, it's like lobed, where it's
turning.
like oblong, so that way as you turn it, it'll push and pull the toe in and out. I still suggest adjustable toe arms.
Same.
All the time. I use the SPC ones. They're $100 each, and they're the
Really?
same as White Line without the White Line logo on. The exact same. Same with the lower control arms. Yeah. SPC is fantastic. That's what I run on the BRZ and the SDI.
Yeah.
Did we put, when we did the bags in the BRZ, did I have you put lower control arms on or just toe arms?
Toe arms.
It was just toe arms.
Just toe
wasn't it?
arms.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. What up, Tanner? I just changed to new sea light, headlights, and sequential taillights. Got my Faction Fab coilovers installed with 25mm spacers, and my hatch is looking sick! I'm about it. Furbo the frog. Gotcha, that's exactly what I think. Couldn't think of that. Yes. All right, what did I miss when I scroll up here, but when I was all over the place? We need custom turbo frog emblems. I agree. Come on, Matt. Why don't you post a... Oh, yeah.
Are TGV deletes worth it?
If you can find them, yes. I think PLM is the only one that still makes them right now. I believe so.
If you're shooting for more power, there is a restriction in the standard TGV housing.
If you want power, yes. But that's yours.
That's my fault.
But in case anyone from the EPA is watching, don't get rid of don't get rid of your TGV deletes, or don't get rid of your
it doesn't
TGVs.
help at all. Yeah, don't do it.
Texas 2K23 goals. I have plans of taking the Blue Brew down to Texas 2K23. Are you gonna go?
I'd roll with.
That'd be fun, right?
Probably not gonna
win, but it'll be fun.
I wouldn't do anything with my car. All I ever see about Texas 2K is you and all your friends kind of push each other until one of your cars blows up.
Yeah.
That's always what happens.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, and I say I don't think I do well, mainly because I don't have the seat time for it. Mm-hmm. And I don't understand that car enough, and we're still building that car, so there's a lot of variables with that thing still. Thoughts on hatchbacks with the wing riser kit, personally, from both of you? So on my old hatchback, I had the wing riser kit. I loved it. I liked it.
Like, we're talking about just the little spacers?
Yeah, just little spacers that push the wing up off the body a little bit. They give it a little more space.
They look kind of weird.
You take that back. I had them on my hatch.
I think they look
take that back. Take it
what
back.
I mean, I've heard they actually work.
I don't care if they work. They look good.
I care if they work.
I care if they look good.
So if they work and they look kind of, I'm cool with it.
I think they look good. I like them. I personally like them.
I've heard they work, so I'm for it.
I'm actually looking at adjustable toe arms and LCAs. SPC 100%, baby. SPC. Owned the STI for 2 months. Killer Bee header, oil pan, pickup tube, Dom mod, coil radiator, Grim Speed Stage 2 package, 1050cc injectors, AEM pump, IGAOS, mission meter top mount, Goose Tune, Pro Tuned, my custom exotic, Goose Tune. I've heard Goose Tune come up quite a bit in the past. I like his name, Goose Tune. Got tuned by the goose.
It's like the random goose game.
I got tuned by the goose. I'm about it. Do I need new toe arms if I add rear lower control arms? So the only time I ever really suggest you get adjustable rear toe arms is if you plan on adding camber.
Rear lower control arms?
If you plan on adding camber, get the toe arms. You can only get so much adjustment with stock toe arms. Once you exceed what the stock limit is of like OEM camber,
so the rear lower control arms should come with toe arms.
No, they don't.
You're gonna get the two on the bottom unless you're upper.
No. So it's the same as the BRZ. So your bottom LCA controls camber, and then your toe arm, which
Yours
is
don't come with both?
No, you have to buy them separate.
Oh, mine come as both.
Oh, aren't you fancy?
Yeah.
Aren't you fancy?
They're just called lateral links.
If you plan on adding camber, yes, get the toe arms.
That sucks.
What do you mean? It's only a pencil holder. They are only pencil holders. I have a video on how to make.
Buy them for looks. You won't look back.
Actually, this is a good video to show, and this video never got a lot of views, but I don't care because I'm sure it's helped somebody out there.
Pencil holders.
Pencil holders. Look at these. Look at that, man.
Your DIY pencil.
Look at how to make DIY pencil holders. Video never got a lot of views. I know it's helped people because
most people aren't going to search how to make DIY Subaru pencil holders.
Yeah, I know.
So
I think I avoid calling them TGV deletes in all aspects.
We can actually make them super easy now with all the...
Yeah. I mean, honestly, you can take your stock TGV housings and make TGV deletes. This video will literally walk you through how to do it with just, like, common tools. It's not hard. And you can port them out bigger.
Did you actually use those for something?
No, these were scrap TGVs that I had that I literally just used to make this video.
Can I do it? Yes, I can.
Well, I knew I could do it, but I just wanted to make the video to show people how to do it.
Give me that.
So if you can't buy them, you can definitely make your own. It's discreet, exactly. It's discreet. Just installed stage 1 ACN tune. Very nice. Car feel any better? What's going on with the Evo? Did you order more parts? Yes, sir! I did order more parts. What did I order for the Evo? I actually don't have my phone here, so let me open up my email to see what exactly I ordered. Today the catch can got dropped off, and it actually looks pretty good. It's a good looking catch can. STM tuned order confirmation. For the Evo, I ordered the speed density kit, the cam position sensor heat shield, the spark plug cover, the stainless steel valve cover bolts, the OEM clutch release slave cylinder, the thermostat housing bolt kit, and the Mitsubishi cam position sensor support. You'd think that wouldn't cost $400, but...
Adds up quick.
It adds up quick. It adds up very quick. So yes, I did order more stuff for the Evo. I need to order motor mounts for the Evo. That's the next thing I need to get. Hey, Tanner, this might be a new question, but are buckets needed when the heads are getting built or when the built heads? So if you... Yes and no. It depends on how you do it. The way I suggest doing it is when your heads are at the machine shop, have them do a valve job. What that's going to consist of is they're going to pressure check the heads first of all to make sure all your valve seats still seal. The second thing they're going to do is if you're changing your valve lash, what they're going to do is if you have new valves or you're reusing your current valves, they're going to grind your valves down a little bit to adjust your lash measurement to whatever it needs to be instead of grinding down the bucket. If you guys remember when I built the 05 STI, you can either grind the bucket or grind the valve. Grinding the bucket sucks because it's a much harder metal than the valve is. Like, did you ever see me out there with the drill press and I'm sitting there for like 20 minutes holding the drill press onto this bucket to get maybe 2 thou of clearance?
Yeah. It's
ridiculous. Just have the machine shop do it all for you. It makes it so much easier. You can definitely do it yourself. I've done it myself. It's not worth the time, to be honest. Best thing to do, Tristan. I keep sending people the pencil holder video on Discord when they ask for TGV deletes. It's a fantastic video. And it saves you money, too.
Yeah. I mean, you already have the parts, obviously.
Yeah. You already have the parts.
And then if you have, like, a state inspection or something and you, like, discreetly put things back together, they can't tell. It's kind of like putting the cat housing...
Oh, you know what's funny?
Around.
If you do this style of TGV delete, where you make your own deletes like this, you could put the motors back in and plug them back in, and it won't throw a check engine light.
Yeah.
It's like getting around it. Don't tell your state inspections I told you this.
Yeah, we don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know what I'm saying.
We've just been babbling on it.
I'm just saying you may be able to just plug your TGV sensor back into the motor and remove the butterfly valves, and it'll still pass inspection.
What we're saying is if your butterfly valves magically fall out,
you
can still drive your car.
If your butterfly valves just happen to break off and they're not there anymore, nobody knows.
Exactly.
Nobody knows. What do you guys think a well-maintained 2017 STI is going to be worth in a couple of years? Honestly, not much. Like, it's probably going to stay about the same value it is today, to be honest. V8 chassis, I don't see V8 chassis going up in price.
Too much of them.
They're
not going to lose value.
No, they're not going to lose value, but they're not going to go up in value also. The only ones that I see going up in value for V8 chassis are the 2021s. Because that's the last year that Subaru did for internal combustion STI, as far as we know of. Yeah. It's the only one I see going up in value is, Type RAs, S209s, and 2021s.
S209s started out expensive.
And they're just going to get more expensive.
Yeah.
That's an S209 for you. Just use hockey pucks for your mounts. We can do that. Hockey puck engine mounts for the Evo.
I see people use hockey pucks for like the SOM for lifting your car up.
You're going to get a knock on the door now. EPA knocks on our door. You're going to get all the dogs barking. Make all the dogs bark. But, woo! I got a video to edit for you guys tonight, but to cover it one more time, remember the engine build giveaway is now live, my friends, with our merch drop. We got the Turbo Frog hoodie in there as you guys requested, bomber jackets, a couple other hoodies, the Turbo Frog tee, a couple STI commemoration tees for its return of being alive again, even though it's kind of torn apart right now in the garage. But it's back. It's alive. That's all that matters. It gets tuned here shortly. So a whole bunch of good stuff. Remember, every $25 you guys spend on merch gets you one entry. There is no cap on the number of entries you can get. Okay. Obviously, spend within reason. But I think that's all I got tonight.
The guy in that bomber jacket looks like one tough guy.
It's my friend.
Oh.
That's my friend. He's a pretty tough dude. Don't mess with him. Don't mess with him.
So, do you have a name or?
Craig.
Okay.
Craig.
A lot of tough Craigs.
That is his name. So, that is all I got for you guys on this one. Like I said, giveaway will run until April 29th. The winner will be chosen May 6th for either the FA20 DIT, 500 wheel horsepower capable short block, or the EJ25, 500 wheel horsepower capable short block. So, I will continue to throw reminders out in the videos for the next couple of weeks until the giveaway ends. I don't normally self-promote, so it'll be the same amount as usual, which probably won't be too much, but you know, we're doing the things. We're doing the things. So anyways, appreciate all the donuts tonight, you guys. Appreciate everyone swinging through. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. I got to get this STI edited, or this STI video edited for you guys, so you guys have that video tomorrow. I got to pack and ship some of your guys' orders out tonight. So with that, I will catch you guys in the next one. So peace out, homies. Woo! And then we sit here in the Arby's